This is Philip Wilson. I am going to help enlighten the whole world about how to put together the Relax Sauna. See, on the old Relax Sauna, they used to have two of them, or they used to have two different poles. And this is the pole that holds up the Relax Sauna. We have two videos on YouTube on how to put together the Relax Sauna, but this is the correction to it. There's two tubes. One used to be naked in here. The metal would show, and that was for this one here, but they're both like this. Did you get a close-up of that? So we'll take this off, and now and so we have the pole like this. Can we get a close-up of that, or you got a good close-up? Okay, good. So that's the pole. Then we stick this in like this. We don't even need this for right now. Right here. See it fits in the groove? And notice how this groove fits right in there? So we want to sort of do both at the same time. We've got this won't come off. There we go. So you have the groove that goes into the pole, and you've got the groove that goes into the tent at the right angle. Notice that this does not fit on this side. So it always goes on the right side, and it turns out, contrary to my other YouTube video, this is exactly the same as that one. On the literature you get, it'll say you've got two, and I get phone calls all the time. Well, is there a problem? No, there's not a problem. The sauna works great. This is what's real. This is the controller. This turns it on, and this turns it off. Incidentally, if you want the controller to last forever, and it will, or the timer, I never do this. I just always, if I come out of the sauna early, I just turn it off like that. And the new model, which is great, it has two switches, one for each of the radiators. So if you're just into wanting to relax and read a book and not sweat at all, or actually to have a nice casual sweat and take 30 minutes, you can just do it with one. But if you want to have a thorough, very penetrating, twice as powerful sweat, it usually takes me 8 minutes to start sweating. In 15 minutes I'm dripping, and in 22 minutes I'm drenched. And then I'm chomping at the bit to get out, and I'll talk about that, of how to remedy that. First I want to show you how to get this on the pole. You put it on like this, then you put the pole inside here. Let me turn this off for now. And then it looks like I sit down on the chair, I put this right here, where it's just flush against the end right there. And then using this and holding it like this, it very nicely goes on, very, very, very firmly. But it took me many months to perfect this. Again, if I tried to do it like this with a pull out here, I can't do it. See, you can't do it. It doesn't stick. So you make sure that the pole is as close to the front, like right there, but underneath. And notice that this thing's here, and that's usually it's not quite in the middle, but a little bit above the middle. And this never tears. Never have I seen one tear in the 7 years that we've been selling the Relax Sauna. By the way, there's no sauna which can compare to the Relax Sauna in terms of effectiveness, in terms of comfortability, in terms of ease to clean, ease to set up, and portability. So again, right, just like, see how easy that was and how firm that was? Again, I'm sort of cheating. I'm holding my finger like this on the inside, and then I get a good grip, and there we go, and it fits right, and that's very firm. Then I put this in, and you're all set. Now I'm ready to have a sauna. I'll just put it on 10 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes is great, and 20, 25 is better. So here I am in the sauna, and I said a funny way. What can I say? I just like sitting like this. See how I'm sitting? Just like that. I'm sitting on the chair. I'm just happy as a lark. hope larks are happy. At any rate, here we are. And now I'm ahead. Always wanted to be, and here I am. If I want to read, I can do this. If I want to read, heck, I can do it like this, and I'll still sweat in 10, 12 minutes. I'll just read like this. I talk on my cell phone when I'm like this. It's pretty interesting. But when I was, see again, in the Relax Sauna, it's the light that does the healing, not the heat. And it gets hot in here. It really gets nice and toasty. It's great in the wintertime, and I figured out how to use it in the summertime. You put it in an air-conditioned room, and then it feels great. So Tony the Tiger, you know, did you know that he was actually in the sauna when they were doing that cornflake commercial, and that he got confused when he said how great it was? He was really talking about the sauna. At least that's what I think. I'm convinced he must have been. At any rate, here we go. 22 minutes. I'm sweating. I'm dripping. It's just fantastic. And what's really exciting, it's not all sweat. It turns out that 5 to 8% of the liquid coming out of you is actually lymph flow that has heavy metals in it, metabolic wastes, and dioxins. Chlorine. There's chlorine in your body from the bleach. In all the white products we use that have bleach, and we get a lot of the dioxins in our body, and this gets it out. They've tested it in studies they've done in Japan. So and you also have metabolic waste coming out, and fats. See, once you get rid of the heavy metals, you don't need the fats anymore. So all those have been found in the sweat, or actually it's about 5 to 8% lymph fluid, it appears, that comes out of the body. The main thing, even if the testing say it gets rid of heavy metals, and many have proclaimed that it does, and we've done tests to show that it usually gets rid of 50% more heavy metals in the urine after you've been in the sauna, all the way up to 3 times as much heavy metals in the urine after you've been in the sauna than before. But when you get too hot, after 22 minutes, remember it's the light that does the healing, and I've gone into that in a couple of the other videos. You just do this. Boom. Notice, oh, incidentally, see on this particular sauna, see the silver here? That silver is woven into the cloth. And it turns out far infrared goes through the cloth, goes to the body, is absorbed in the body about 1.5 to 2 inches, goes to the chair, goes to the cloth at the back of the tent, and hits this mirror and bounces back. Now we all were taught that light goes at about 186,000 miles per second. So if you can imagine this light, and even though we can't see the light, nonetheless it is a light, invisible light, but still a light. Just as we are beams, light beams, and we shine about 75 watts worth of light that's right in the middle of the frequency of the light that this is sending out. So here we are, we're hot, we're sweating, and it's just too hot. You just do this. The heat escapes. You're not hot at all. I'm not hot at all. And I'm still sweating profusely. And that just blows me away. Phil Wilson at Momentum98.com. You can also go to RelaxSaunas.com. Relax Saunas with an S. And you can find out why the Relax Sauna is preferred by so many people. I mean, I can't believe how many people who have wooden saunas are buying these as an upgrade. And there's also a lot of the cheaper non-professional saunas out there with panels, and people are getting these as an upgrade as well. What's exciting about the Relax Sauna is that the technology we use is actually is an FDA medical device. Thanks for coming. Phil Wilson at Momentum98.com. Thank you. See you next time.